the
Yeah.
use of it. Sorry, I forgot to record, so I started recording now. So thank you so much, Husseina, for the article and the documentary. It was a bit scary, but yeah, useful actually. Is there anything you want to add about either documentary or the article?
Yes, if the people know what's the danger above the water, so they must to conserve every drop of water.
Exactly. Like they need to use the scarce resources efficiently and effectively. Right. They need to economize. That's why I say economics is important. Okay, Habibti, thank you so much. And Tasabel, maybe you, Habibti, are you ready for the documentary or the article?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I'm
great.
ready.
Which one do you want to start
For
with?
the documentary.
Documentary, okay.
So I watched a documentary about worst pandemics over the history, and it turns out that COVID is uncomparing to them because the other pandemics were too old in history, like 165 AD. There's Antonian Plague, which took 5 million people lives. And the other new one, the other one after that was Plague of Justinian, was in 541 to 542 AD, and it took a quarter of European people lives, almost 25 million people lives.
Yeah,
And the Black Death from 1346 to 1353, which was the worst streak of plague in Europe, Asia, and Africa. It took about from 75 to 200 million people's life.
there was also Spanish flu or something like this, right?
Yeah, there's also the Spanish flu, but comparing to the bleak, the bleak was the worst pandemic over the history.
Do you think pandemic is a natural process, like naturally happening, or this is a man-made thing?
I think it's a human-made thing, actually, because bleak was first striking because of there wasn't such hygiene in older history, because in Europe the streets were dirty, bacteria, viruses everywhere. So bleak was actually a bacteria that rats and insects picked up from the dirt on the floor from British people.
Okay, so you mean that was man-made, but not on purpose? Like nobody created a
Yeah,
virus?
not on purpose. Yeah. People just didn't had any idea how it started and how it hit first. So people not knowing what they are facing was the most dangerous thing.
But do you know how they stopped it? Like how they handled the whole thing?
Over time, there's scientists who started to discover the causes of this disease, and they started to provide vaccines and therapy for people who was ill. Yeah, and over time, it was less dangerous.
Okay, they stopped dying and it became kind of normal illness like any other kind, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Habibti. Is there anything you want to add about this documentary?
No.
Okay, then let's move to the article.
For the article, I read an article about internet discovery, how it started and who discovered it. There wasn't an only inventor for internet, because different governments started to discover internet and use it first, because in the 1950s and 1960s, there was a Cold War between the Soviet Union and USA. So the Soviet Union used a satellite to start the internet, kinda, and USA was threatened. So scientists and the government used a way to invent internet and make computers share information with each other without being in the same distance.
Interestingly, Yesterday, I don't know why, I just read about this internet and the invention of that. So after you, I'd like to share some information with you. So once we are done with
Yes,
the
sure. Go ahead.
yeah, okay. What actually drew my attention about this internet thing, as you said, it wasn't at once, like different people made different inventions related to the internet. But you know this www, like World Wide Web,
Uh-huh.
that was actually invented by Dr. Winton Cerf, I guess, if I don't misread his name, mispronounce his name. Actually, he was in love with the lady who was physically disabled. Like, I think she couldn't hear. She had some hearing problems. That's why she was facing difficulties in communication with other people. So, but he was in love with her and he married her. After all, he wanted to invent a machine or a system where she could communicate with other people. They had similar format for the army back then in USA, but it was restricted, like it wasn't for general public. But he, Dr. Vinton, he was the actually the professor at the university. So he worked on the same system and invented this www. Later on, he invented this HTML, web, electronic email, and so on. But the main reason was love, like his love towards his wife, and he wanted to solve her problems. So that really impressed me, like people care. And you remember the telephone, like when people call each other, they say "allo." That's because the guy who invented this telephone back then it was like with wires. Now it's wireless. When they invented, he invented this in order to communicate with his, I don't know, lover or fiance or something like that. The girl was far away, so he wanted to talk to her. So he invented this telephone, and her name was Alo, I think, something like that. So that's why when people call, they say Alo, and he was actually saying her name every time he was calling. So when I see the inventions, behind every invention, there is a woman, there is love towards the woman.
There's a
So women
beautiful
are
story.
great. What, Habibti?
I said, behind every invention, there is a beautiful story.
Yes. So love makes miracles. I wanted to share
Yeah.
with you. Yeah. And is there anything about the internet you want to add about the article you read?
No, that's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Nice articles and documentaries. I liked what you did, both of you. And I will share the page so that we can continue with the speaking topics. Okay, by the way, I'm really sorry for yesterday. I didn't have the internet access. That's why I couldn't inform anyone. I tried to call Mr. Hamza, but he couldn't get back to me. That's why I couldn't inform anyone. You tell me where we stopped yesterday. I mean, last time. I think we talked about clothes, but what about computers? Did we talk about computers?
Yes, we did.
We did, right? Okay. What about daily routine, dictionaries, dreams? I think we even
Yeah.
talked about dreams. All right. What about drinks and evenings?
No, we didn't talk about them.
Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's go on with drinks. Salsabel, do you want to be the first?
Sure.
Okay, let's talk about drinks then. What's your favorite drink? Tea, coffee, ayran, maybe, who knows?
Well, tea and iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Why do you prefer that?
Well, for me, I just like them. I have them on the daily basis, like every day.
Is it because of the season or like
Yeah,
during the year, that doesn't matter?
absolutely.
Okay. Is it common for people to drink tea and coffee in your country?
Yes.
Everyone, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay. Do you think they somehow differ? Like coffee lovers have some features that tea lovers don't have.
Yeah, I think so. And people make it clear sometimes because my mother, she loves coffee. She drinks it all the time. And it's so important to her. But me, on the other way, I just drink coffee when I want to. It's not a big deal for me.
There is a common belief that English teachers love coffee. Do you
Is
agree
it
with
true?
that? I don't know. Personally,
Well,
I
do you
prefer
love
coffee.
coffee?
Sorry?
Do you love coffee?
Personally, I prefer tea to coffee, actually. But the thing is, my major, like my bachelor's, is English French, but my master's is economics. So whenever they ask, I say I'm a macroeconomist. So maybe English teachers love coffee, but economists prefer tea because it's cheaper, affordable, reasonable, and has more benefits.
It might be true.
Yeah, I'm on for tea actually, but from time to time, of course, we need coffee because we need to work and we
Yeah,
need the
true.
energy, right? Did you prefer different drinks as a child, like fruit juice maybe, or
Yeah,
fizzy drinks?
like chocolate milk and hot chocolate.
Yeah. What about milk? Did you drink milk every night before sleeping?
No,
No, or yes, I couldn't hear.
no.
No, okay, me neither. I don't like milk. Although moms prefer milk for the kids. Do you think it's important to drink lots of water?
Yeah, it is.
Why?
Because it's healthy. You need lots of water, especially during summer, to stay hydrated.
Exactly. I guess 75% of our body contains water, so blood and so on. So we need to drink a lot of water. That's true. What is the traditional drink in your country for celebrating, whenever they celebrate something, for example? What
Uh,
do they drink?
we have that special tea we call tea العالة. It's a name, العالة. We use what they call nuts and tea, and we bring all sweets, different traditional sweets. It's like a grandpa sit and make the tea for the children and the kids. It's kind of traditional.
Amazing. When you were describing, I could imagine how nice it would look actually.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Thank you so much, Habibti. Let's continue with evenings. Maybe Husseina can tell us. I think we
Yep.
missed Jihan, right, today? Okay. Maybe in the second part she can join, I hope. Okay, Husseina, we'll talk about evenings. What do you often do in the evenings? Your evening activities?
Sometimes going outside, then sometimes sitting with my family. Other times watching the internet.
Watching what?
Internet.
Internet, like watching something on the internet, right?
Yep.
Okay. What are you watching mainly? Movies or documentaries or I don't know, TV shows, comedy clubs? What are
Uh,
you watching?
Sometimes TV shows, other times games.
Okay. Do you prefer comedies or drama or news programs?
Drama.
Drama. Okay. Do you do the same thing every evening? Like, do you have a routine that you always follow? Or like you don't force yourself, but automatically it goes that way? Or do you change your plans every now and then?
No, actually, it's the same thing every evening.
Yeah, but are you forcing to follow the same routine or it naturally happens?
Yes, I don't like routine. I'm forcing to do something else. Try sometimes going out, calling friends, even calling my mom. Anything to break the routine. Actually,
Oh, okay. So you are not a routine person.
no, I don't like
Oh,
the same
oh,
routine.
all right. Do you prefer to spend your evenings with the family or friends or alone?
Both of them actually. It depends on sometimes with my family, others with my friends.
So quite often you don't spend time alone then.
Yeah. There's time for myself, of course.
What do you do when you are alone?
Of course, internet.
Do you ever free your time to be alone? For example, you have, let's say, tomorrow you have a plan and you have to go to several places to meet several people, like you have things to do. Do you ever free your day saying like, okay, tomorrow I will cancel all the things and I'll just have time of my own?
Um, uh, no, this has not happened, but there's a few hours for me daily after finishing my duties in the with my family. So I have about 4 to 5 hours. I'm sitting, this for me, sitting it's my time.
So every day you prioritize yourself, like for your personal needs. All right, thank you so much. And do you ever work or study in the evenings?
For study in the way, yes, sometimes, yeah. Our English lesson before was at the evening.
Generally, you prefer in the evenings or during the day?
Sorry?
Generally, you prefer in the evenings or during the day?
No, I prefer in the day, of course.
Yeah, because in the evening, usually like people are a bit tired since this is the end of the day.
Relaxed time, yes, of course.
Oh, okay. What is a popular activity for young people in your country in the evenings? What do most of people do?
Actually, maybe they're going to have dinner outside. Some of them going shopping. If there are any events or concerts, they can go and also celebrating the like wedding
family celebrations or events, right?
Yeah, this happen at night, so at the evenings.
Yeah, so they have different ways to socialize, either going to concerts or maybe cinema, theater, whatever, or having the family celebrations. All right, do you do the same thing in the evenings as you did when you were a child?
Yeah, of course not. There's a difference between now and when I were a child. Before I went out with my friends, we going, as you said, to the cinema. Sometimes we going to take some coffee outside like this. But now, no, because I'm far away from my friends, and I have family, I have kids. I want to take care to them.
Yeah, like routine has changed, responsibilities have changed, and you have changed. So clearly the activities are different now. Thank you so much, Habibti. Thank you. We'll continue with family and friends. Salsabel, are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Honey, do you spend much time with your family?
Yes, I do.
Like daily, weekly? Do you spend weekends with them or every day, every evening?
No, I actually live with them.
You live with them? Okay, then 24/7. Okay, who are you closest to in your family? Dad, mom, cousins, brother, sister?
My younger brother.
Why do you think so?
Well, we've been close since I was little, and we have a lot in common. We play video games together. Yeah, that's why.
So you share the activities and that makes you closer.
Yeah.
Do you prefer spending time with your family more or with your friends or alone?
Well, for me, I think both. If I have the chance, I'll spend with my time with my friends, but also with my family.
So activities are the same or different?
Kind of the same, just hanging out.
Video games, movies, and so on.
Yeah.
Gossiping you do most with your family or friends?
Well, my family.
Family. Or for me, that's the opposite. With friends, I gossip. Okay, who's your best friend?
My best friend is an online friend I've known for a long time. She's my best friend.
Oh, okay. Have you met the person in person or you met online and you continued the friendship this way?
Yeah, I haven't yet met her.
Okay. Hopefully you will. Are you still friends with people from your childhood?
No.
What's the reason? Distance?
I think, yeah, just being distant. I moved out. I moved to another country and we stopped communicating. That's why.
Oh, okay. But do you think it's only the distance or like when people grow up, they don't share the same interests anymore?
I think, yeah.
So even if you are in the same spot, like in the same location, sometimes like your interests change, personality types change, and then you don't want to be around anymore.
That's true.
Okay. Is family important in your country?
Yeah. Number one thing.
what makes family important?
Because I think it's the main core of your life. If you have a problem, you will go to your family. If you're ill, no one will help you but your family. They're the closest people to you, no matter what.
So family is the main pillar of the social structure. Like do you think everybody has to have a family? Like everyone has to get married?
I think it's something optional. People choose the way they want to live, but if someone doesn't have a family, it's sad because everyone wishes to have a family.
Yeah, if they don't wish to have a family, do you
I think
think
it's optional. It's up to the person.
Okay, well, if we go optional, if we give people freedom of choice, but like to a very big extent, don't you think that it can cause some changes in the social structure? Just imagine millions of people not getting married.
Well, it will be a problem, truly, but I think it's not a moral problem or it will hurt anyone else. It's just up to the person. Our community will be different, but I think it's such a big problem.
So you mean it won't cause a big problem? It will be all right.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, thank you so much. And let's go on with flowers. Hosseina, we'll talk about flowers with you, and Mutasabah will continue with food again. Hosseina, do you like flowers?
Yes, of course, I like flowers.
Who doesn't, huh? Every woman loves flowers.
Mhm.
Why do you think women love flowers?
I think woman is have more emotional than the men, so they like flower, and
Do you think- Mhm.
they will be happy with the flower.
Yeah, flowers make every woman happy. That's true.
Yeah.
But do you think this is like natural process, or I mean, like it's a part of being a woman, or this is kind of forced, or like I mean, by the society, you know, like it's forced by the society, like this belief is engraved in people that women are delicate, they should love flowers, they should love nice smell, nice stuff, and so on. Or this is a natural process and women are so ingrained in nature, by nature they're so.
Yes, I think it's for all, not just for women.
Yeah, so you mean it's not the society doing creating this belief? Everybody loves flowers, not only men or not only women.
Yeah, but maybe women like more than
More
more.
than men.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Do you think this dose, like a bit more than men, is created by society or this is a natural phenomena?
I think it's natural.
It's natural. All right. What's your favorite flower?
I like all kinds of flowers. I like the colors, to smell the flower, especially jasmine. I like the jasmine.
Oh, okay. You like jasmine because of its flower or color? I mean, its smell or color?
Both of them.
Both of them. All right. Actually, it smells nice, really nice. Did you ever give anyone flowers?
Yes, I think to my friend on her birthday a month ago.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember the last time you gave flowers?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe before 1 month ago, a month
1 month
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty recent. Usually women love getting flowers, not giving flowers. Or maybe to another woman. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
For my friends. Yeah.
For the friend. Was that the birthday or wedding or
Yes.
any celebration?
I said for my friend on her birthday a month ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do any flowers have a special meaning in your country? For example, red rose or white rose, or I don't know, daffodil or any other color, any other flower with a special meaning?
Yes, I think the red rose, it's expressed to love.
But like meaning for the country. for example, symbol of something, or like the entire nation loves this flower because it has a meaning or something?
No,
There's
I
no
don't,
flower.
no, I don't have idea about this.
Okay, but in general, you know that red rose expresses like is the symbol of love.
Yeah, and white flower mean that I like to be with you. Yes, I want to be honest with you, like this.
Wow. Do you know the meaning of the blue one? I love blue one.
And no, because there is you didn't find a blue flower.
Flower.
Rarely,
Yeah,
yes, rarely to find the blue one.
exactly. Naturally blue, that's hard to find, but there's one kind of flower. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the name of the flower is either unforgettable or don't forget me, something like this. And that's the symbol of hope or something like that. If I'm
Ah,
not
okay.
mistaken, yeah, I heard of it like long ago, so that's why I'm not sure. That's what I remember.
No
Okay,
problem.
why do you think women like flowers more than men?
As I told at the first question, that the woman is have more motion than the men.
Yeah, like they are easily impressed, they are more emotional. That's
Ah,
why they prefer flowers more than men. I think because men are generally, I don't want to say rude, but harsh by nature. So they keep breaking things, and sometimes that's the heart of a woman that's broken. And every time they break something, they want to fix it by giving gifts or flowers. That's why
yeah,
we women get used to flowers this way somehow.
yeah, yeah. Sometimes yes.
Fix
Ah,
our broken hearts.
yes,
All right.
I think
Yes.
so. For the men, it doesn't mean flower too much for them,
Yes,
like
yes. Like women, right? For us, it's a sign of gentle attitude or something. Okay, Habibti, we'll have food and going out. I'll stop with this part. We'll have a break. After the break, I'll send the link again. We'll continue with this topic, okay?
right.
And during the break, if you want, you can search for the colors and meanings of flowers, and we can discuss that if you want.
Yeah, no
Oh,
problem.
all right. Thank you for now. I'll stop it here. See you after the break.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.